Let's talk business over a cup of coffee. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in. So without a waste of time, let's get to the video of the day. Website design principles, that's the topic for today. So before we go any further guys, please make sure that you click on that subscribe button and of course the notification bell so that when I post a video similar to this one, you get to see it first. So there are different principles that you can actually have in terms of website design. So the first thing that you have to know that having a website is actually good for your business. Having a website is actually great for your online presence, for you to be reached by, anyone, anyway. So for you to also be sleeping and actually your website making money for you. All right. Does that make sense? All right, great. So there are some of the principles that I feel like they are very important, and some people tend to ignore them and they can make your company suffer or your brand suffer in a way. All right, number one, less is more, guys. Less is more. You do not need to put information that is not necessary on your website. Let me make an example. If you are gonna explain your business, there is an about section about your company, your brand. Let's say, for example, you are the brand. You are marketing yourself as a brand builder or whatever. You don't want to put information about this is who I am. I grew up in this area. When I was 10 years old, I went to the school and whatnot. No, we don't want that information. Get to the point. Tell us who you are, what you do, what you can do for me, and then that's it. Because that's what happens, guys. When people get into your website, they actually want to know who you are, what you do, and what you can offer them, and how they can actually contact you. Simple as that. So do not put information that will not actually help you market your business better. So that is number one. Less is more. All right. So number two, mobile compatibility. Make sure that is also like having a responsive website, in other words. So that means that when you design your website, make sure that even a person who actually uses a phone can be able to access the website without any problems. So it has to be responsive. Your website should be able to shrink to the telephone screen. You get my point? So you need to actually make sure that happens, because right now everyone is mobile, everyone uses social media, everyone uses their phone. I mean, I'm even recording my video right now using my phone. So a whole lot of things happen using a phone. So it's important to know that. Else you might have a problem, because you don't want people to be trying to scroll, trying to zoom in text. It's time consuming and it's really tiring. I, for one, would not want to do that. All right. So that is out of the way. What is another point? Another point that you need to note is that the kind of text that you use, which in other words is the typography that you use, you need to make sure that the kind of font on your website actually speaks to the people. So in the visual eye, it should actually be easier to read, easier to look at. So even with colors, guys, you don't want to have a website that has too many colors that are just all over the place. I believe that having a simple, clean website is actually best. And if you can look at a couple of websites that are available right now, even my website, ildesigns.co.za, you will see that my website is actually clean. The text is aligned. You are able to see what you need and get to the point. Simple as that. Some people, I still don't understand, why would a person have a website with a black background and have a text that is yellow or something like that? Like it's damaging to the eyes, and I cannot even spend a minute looking at that kind of website. So you have to make sure that your website is appealing. More than anything, it's easy to read. But now, without dwelling much into that, you also need to understand that you can have the most beautiful website, but if it does not serve your purpose or the purpose of why you actually designed it, then it's pointless. So what do I mean by that? I mean that this kind of services that you offer should actually be aligned to what is there on your website, so you can have the most beautiful website. But if it's not aligned to what you are offering, then it's another issue. You don't want to be in a construction company, and when a person lands into your website, when they look at it, it looks like a beauty website, for example, or a music website, for example. So you need to make sure that you categorize it the best way possible, and it's in line with what you do. Even the colors that you use should be in line with that. With my website, you will definitely see a bit of this colors. That's my company logo. My jacket is kind of hiding it. So you will definitely see this kind of colors, like you have a bit of black, you have a bit of pink, turquoise pink, yeah, and then you have a bit of white. So those are some of the colors that you would get in my website because it's combined with my brand. You get my point, and it goes along with my logo, so it only makes sense. So when you go in there, you will actually remember that, oh, this is IL Designs. You get my point. But now you cannot actually just play around with colors like it's okay. Make sure that you use colors that are actually attractive, colors that are also communicating. You know, colors, you don't want to use harsh colors that are very hard to actually concentrate on. Because for a person to read a paragraph, and if they're looking in a background that is really not helping their eyes, unfortunately, people are just going to move and go to the next website, which is what you wouldn't want to do for your website, correct? Correct. So I think that is also something that you need to note for your website, for you to have a good functioning website. Do not just look for having a beautiful website. All right. So let me tell you what I have done for my clients. So raise your hand if you have, you've had to learn the hard way somehow in your business. Yeah. So I had to learn the hard way because I had a couple of clients coming to me and saying, hey, please design me a website. Happy days, bring the money. I design a website. And then after that, after 3 months, 4 months, a client decides to come to me and say, hey, your website the website that you designed for me is not actually working for me. So I'm not happy with that. It's not working. We've designed it, but I'm not getting business. Hold it right there. Having a website is just a portion. Let me make an example. You see this cup. Having a website is just a small portion. This small portion of the growth of your business. So meaning it's important for you to understand that after having a website, it does not end there. You need to familiarize yourself with different marketing tools that are available. You have to understand that digital marketing is there for a reason. It's there to help you grow your website, grow your brand, and actually get to target a lot of different audiences or targeted audiences for your business or your brand. Okay, so I will tell you this. Having Facebook, having LinkedIn, having Instagram, having Twitter, and other platforms. You can talk about TikTok, you can talk about Snapchat, all of those platforms. You need to have them. And you have to market your business across all of them. You can never limit your business to actually having a Facebook page or whatever. So I had to lose clients, and mainly because they didn't actually understand what needs to be done. And some of them, obviously, they just ignored the issue of marketing their business because it was like, okay, I have a website running and it means money will start coming in. It does not work like that. You have to market your website. You know, digital marketing is broad, but you can also create ads on your social platforms. You can create ads on your Facebook. Create an ad that is targeted to the kind of people that you want, the age group, the gender that you want, areas that you want, and it will actually target those people. If you want people in fitness, it will target people that keep on posting about fitness. If you want to target people that are in branding, in business, and what, it will actually target those people. So it is important for you to use such platforms. So do not limit yourself, and do not think that having a website is just enough for you to actually grow and make money, and for your website to just keep going and bringing money. It does not work like that. There's more work that you need to put. All right, so I don't want to keep this video very long. I think what I've shared is enough for you to have an idea of the kind of website that you need to have. All right, and of course, before anything else, it's important for you to understand and to know the brief of what you need for your website. Don't just have a website. Think about your business model. Think about what you want to achieve, and in longer terms. Okay, so with that said, you can definitely contact me on www.ildesigns.co.za, and I can assist you with designing your website or help you in terms of understanding how this web design works. All right, so with that said, please make sure that you subscribe, and of course you share this video, comment and give it a thumbs up, and tell me what you think, and what you feel we should engage more on. If you want another topic similar to this one, I'm here. Hit the comment and tell me, ask me any questions, and I'll be able to answer you. Alrighty then, until next time, adios muchachos.